We are right outside of Gainesville, and we're just driving down State Road 441 and just trying to see if we can find some fun things. Looks like we found an abandoned barn and maybe a couple other things. Cool barn. Looks like it's on somebody's private property, so we are not gonna go up to it. The pet cemetery.
All right, so we pulled into the Pet Memorial Park Pet Cemetery, and we're gonna drive through here and see what's up. If you want to know a little something about me and my wife, we both like scary movies and stuff like that, and Pet Cemetery is one of those classic films. So when we saw this as we were embarking on, a tour looking for abandoned stuff, what better than a pet cemetery?
Driving through the pet cemetery. I don't see any pet markers yet, so we're gonna keep going and see what we can find. Looks like we are coming up where there is some grave markers for where some beloved pets have been laid to rest. We found a place to park, and we're gonna hop out and take a look.
All right, so I just pulled over, check my door, pulled over to where there's some of the pet markers where they have apparently grave sites for these pets. We're gonna go check them out. Looks like there's something big here. Let's see. All right, so we've got tons and tons of gravestones all over here, and looks like some older style over here. So where Molly and I come from, I've never seen a graveyard for strictly pets. I remember the movie Pet Cemetery, and that but since moving to Florida, Molly and I have seen 2 pet cemeteries, and this one is a little more grand. It's obviously public cemetery. The other one was more of a private cemetery, but kind of creepy, kind of cool at the same time. I mean, I love my pets. Molly and I have 5 dogs right now, and when they pass, I'll definitely want to bury them somewhere that I could go visit. So this is pretty cool, but creepy as well.
Something that you all might not know about me is when I was in, I think it was like 5th grade, me and a friend were doing a project on a local cemetery, and we helped to write down all the dates because there was a lot of destruction. We tried to make sure everything was back to being recorded, and later that cemetery was basically destroyed, and they were able to use all of our information to make sure the gravestones were properly marked and all that good stuff. So it's nice to be able to see a cemetery like this that is much more well cared for.
Looks like we've got some new ones that don't have their actual headstones yet. Yeah, this is a little more new. 2023. And a bunch that don't have the headstones yet, so a little damage from the storms. Some of these palm trees are down.
We got some dogs. Somebody left some nice flowers.
And as you can see, there's still people putting flowers out for their pups. Looks like these ones go all the way back to 2012 and 2013. It looks like they're still getting visits, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, it's got the rainbow bridge.
Park just goes on and on. nobody here except for Molly and I. Looks like there's a little gazebo over in this area, and that's pretty cool, you know. I wouldn't say that this is abandoned area, but it's not the common thing that we see every day, so.
A lot of those were knocked down. There was a storm recently, so I'm gonna pick these up and put them back where they belong. That way when their owners come back to visit them, they are all where they're supposed to be.
Nice little gazebo right here, obviously. And, you know, you could sit here and mourn your pet. Let's get up in here. And, looks like there's a gravestone right there. May just be for the actual memorial part of this, but pretty cool.
So all of these pets are, looks like, from the early to late 80s. So these are pets from long ago. Oh, I see one that passed in 1991. That looks like that's the latest on this location. It goes all the way around. Here's the early 90s. This is cool.
So yeah, just sitting here and taking a little breather for a minute, and you know, realizing all the loss in the world. A lot of times we don't think about our pets, we just think about the people in and out of our lives, but this is a really neat thing to discover, because like I said, Molly and I love our pets, and this could be a cool place when they pass to, you know, honor their memories and come visit once in a while.
I'm gonna guess this is for someone's cat, or maybe a few cats. And I got this area decorated with plants and such.
Looks like this is one big headstone to memorialize a whole bunch of animals, and it looks like they're all in the 80s and 90s.
But then down here, it was like an 04, 02,
Okay.
because that's what I was seeing too.
Goes into the early 2000s.
Yeah. This one was 2005.
All right, so Molly and I gotta go see the pet cemetery, which was pretty cool, kind of eerie in a little way because there's nobody there and nothing but gravestones everywhere, but really cool place to honor your pets. And now, since we're in the Gainesville area, we started looking around, and there's a little town called Waldo, and I thought, where's Waldo? Let's find out. And I don't know if it's so much abandoned or not, or really what's there, because we've never been there, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to see if we could find Waldo. So this is the Where's Waldo edition, and yeah, Molly and I are gonna go find it. We'll keep you posted.
Got an abandoned gas station with a little love on it.
All right, so we found Waldo. Where's Waldo wasn't too hard to find. It's just above Gainesville. And at first, we came across this abandoned gas station here. And we are going to take a couple of pictures here and just check it all out. All right. This used to be a little supermarket / gas station. There is a little post office right here. United States Post Office, Waldo, Florida, 32694. But We got this little abandoned gas station here. It's gonna do a little loop around the building. The old pump systems here. Old, probably air conditioning. Looks like people have been camping out back there. Not very sanitary. Newer air conditioning. Just thrashed. All right, so we got just the back side of the building here. No way to enter anywhere, but you got the old gas pump area here. Old signs tell you what the gas was. Apparently it's 9/10 of a cent at this point. Some graffiti. Just sharing the love. Got the old trusty Chevy Silverado with Molly inside.